So the sequence in Fantasia that captured my boyhood imagination the most and terrified me to a considerable level was the end sequence with the Chernabog and the night on Bald Mountain. And you've got this incredible demonic presence rising from this somewhat volcanic mountain and summoning a horde of spectral, ghastly demons and ghosts, and just an incredible play off the music, but also just a really beautiful sense of, okay, this was scary and it was obviously horrific, but it had that Disney quality that even just to this day is so hard to kind of really define. So we went to Andy Holtz on this particular sculpture. His style was really well suited for capturing the sort of Art Nouveau way this creature had been interpreted. Because it really wasn't it had realistic shades, but it also had a sense of like it was a living sculpture in and of itself. So he finished the sculpture, and we knew that the secondary component of this was going to be the way the paint design kind of brought the character to life, and also brought shades the way the animation had sort of interpreted the character. So Anthony Mestis came at the paint design with this thing from a sense of, we really wanted to capture the darkness of the way the piece plays, and we really wanted to capture this underlit kind of aspect. This volcanic lighting that's kind of coming up from below that gives him this great underlit, and the classic kind of horror lighting that makes things look as scary as they do. So we wanted to capture this in a paint style that would bring that to life. So we worked a series of underpainted highlights that were interesting in and of themselves, because typically in a paint works, you're working your highlights on all the top-facing surfaces. In this case, we had sort of reversed the relationship. All the lighter colors are on the lower end, and the black is all on the top. So the character and the idea was to create a paint scheme that had enough heat in the way it had been applied to these highlights that it really felt like the piece was lit up. And I think Anthony did an incredible job in achieving this effect. And another aspect of this piece that was really kind of an exciting motif that we've kind of carried along with all of the Disney villains so far was in the base pedestal itself, was getting this sort of wraparound waistband design that incorporated another element of the film interpretation. And in this case, it was the sort of this great cascading conga line of ghostly images or whatnot. And so we used that to wrap around the base pedestal in sort of a raised relief, and gave it sort of an ethereal type paint job in a way to kind of capture the ghostly kind of effervescence these characters had. And in the end, the piece is a great combination of paint and sculpture working together in kind of a symphony to kind of get this effect and bring this character to life in a way that just really had a lot of power, and we were really very happy with the way this turned out.